What's up, John? What's up? What's up, Game Alive? What's up, Jim? What's up, Foud? What's up, Slut Muffin? Damn. Good morning. Everybody's jumping in. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, Allie. Good morning, Jim. Oh, man, the market. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Let's go. It is a pretty decent morning so far. There's an echo on stream. I can't imagine why. I can't figure out why. Maybe you have two open? Not sure. Yeah, how many people are gonna ask about FTMO today? So guys, it's literally uploading right now. It just, when I do 1080p, it takes like 4 hours to upload because the videos are quite long, right? Well, I have to render them and then I have to upload them and then I have to process. It takes absolutely forever. But it's got about, says another 45 minutes, so I'll post it once the stream is done. I'm the only person that you trust in Forex? Damn. How's it going, laptop lifestyle? No echo. Yeah, you're crazy, dude. You got two streams open. That's the problem. All right, what's going on here? Euro JPY. Oh man. You can probably hear the cats playing in the background there. Oh yeah, it was open on your phone. That's why there's an echo. Ah, you dumbass. A dumbass. All right. I think we had a pretty decent day trading. Hopefully everyone else did too. Feeling good today. Yeah, I did a lot of work. Personally, I didn't take any trades myself, but the trials for the group there, those have been I've been taking those because I'm gonna be copying every single trade that they post and then posting the results. And they all did super well today, so every single one of them. Big Nose Jack 4% today. Good job, man. What time? It's about 8 a.m. here. Alright. And Euro JPY is just about to take profit here. Oh, baby. I'll start closing it out right now before the stream starts here. Let's go. I just close it out. Just gonna close it. Boom. Yeah. Alright, let's get it. Oh, wait. Camera needs to turn on. Okay. There we go, guys. Holy crap. Euro JPY just hit the take profit. This was not my trade. This was one of our traders' trades. Really great day for these guys. I'm gonna be doing, just so you guys know, I am logging all of their trades in here with the different traders. In my thing, I'm putting $10,000. This guy just made, so you guys can see 124. You guys can see exit price, take profit, just so you guys can see kind of how I'm going to be doing this. so that we can track everything perfectly. And then he made $125, something like that, and Marcus close. Cool. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be putting like completely. I think I put a MyFX book or something like that. These guys are doing well so far. I really like it. I'm really happy with it. What are you doing, dude? Oh my god, man, these guys are fucking nuts. All right. Hello, I'm new on the group. How can I get inside the new trader competition? We'll probably do one of those like in the future, man. We don't have one going on right now. We'll do that a bit later on. I want to make it more serious. The last one was just kind of fucking around. So I'm going to be looking to make some sort of way where there's going to be like a limit on like what stupid things you can do, and whatnot. What the fuck is wrong with this cat? Hold on. So yeah, I got this like bench over here. You can see in the background there, and they're like trying to get behind it, but there's nothing behind it. They're trying to move the bench. I don't understand. But okay, cool. So actually, we can look at Euro JPY actually right now. Aside from this trade that just went down, basically, we were kind of looking at this yesterday, and it's kind of following what we thought it was going to do here, where we do think that the euro is going to be coming down, because on this higher time frame, you can see even the 4 hour broke below these lows. We thought maybe there'd be a retrace, kind of like consolidation like this, right? And it does seem like it's doing that all the way back down to this kind of purple area again, where this is kind of our untested zones. Let me put it on the 15 minutes so that you guys can see a little bit clearer. Maybe I'll just draw this as a demand zone now. Purple is my supply, blue is my demand. Look at that. Look at that. That's why we just, can I put that take profit back? That take profit was right here actually. Then we entered right there, take profit, and then the stop was like here or something. Dude, he's gonna fucking kill himself, this cat. I don't know if you guys can see. He's like diving behind. He can't see. There's a wall in the way. He's like upside down trying to get inside the back of the chest. I see him like flipping around. Okay. Yeah, so that's the trade. Totally makes sense with what we were looking at yesterday, and where we thought it was going to come down here, and then we might go for a little bit of a rally here to fill up this gap, right? And that would make a lot of sense before we continue down. Considering this is an uptrend, it's going to be a lot more difficult for us to just reverse very quickly. So most likely you're going to get a deep retrace after a start of a trend change like this. You know how we're breaking our levels. We're gonna have to actually come back, kind of look like we're gonna continue the trend, and then break down. Oh, this guy's just like, shut up. Sweet, man. Welcome to the stream. Check Jesus, dude. Check what did you say? Euro Swiss? Shag your mom. All right, man. I would if I could, but yeah, I'll Euro Swiss. How do I get into the signals? It's gonna be free June 15th. You guys, it'll be open for a little bit for free, so you guys can all try it out. I want to make sure that you guys can all get a test on it. Just wait till the 15th, till Monday, just because I wanted to make sure everything is running perfectly fine first, before. Yeah. All right. Euro Swiss. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Ryan. Alright, shit. So Euro Swiss, generally we're kind of having a little bit of a fundamental bias for the euro to be coming back down. We've had this strong rally, right? But fundamentally, I still have a little bit of a bearish view. GJ, please. Yeah, sure, Kudo. Just give me 1 second. I'll look at GJ. Thank you for the donation, by the way. let's look at the higher time frame here. When you see something like this where it looks like there could have been a zone, holy shit, man, these cats are fucking distracting me. Oh my god, they're playing with like paper. Give me a sec, I gotta hide this shit. I got a bunch of papers for the barbecue up here that they just keep fucking with, so I had to put it in the chest. Okay, so when you're seeing like a bunch of just really messy like this, but it looks like there was a major consolidation area like that, I would just jump to the higher time frame, guys, and then we can look for actual levels. See, it does look like everything's being touched based off of those wicks, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to reject off of here. So obviously, yo, mods, can we mute this guy? What's his name? Narsa Bill. He's just kind of annoying. And he doesn't really bother me. He's just kind of annoying. So, flooding the chat there. So we can see, you know, this is kind of a level that didn't quite hit that supply zone, so it would make a lot of sense that we'd go a little bit past it, right? Fill this supply area and then come back down, right? So that's totally definitely a good area that we could have rejected off of. Obviously, major time frame, we have more of a downswing, so I have no problem in continuing this downtrend, right? If we want to watch this for the rest of the week, it would make a lot of sense for us to actually just continue this downtrend. And to where maybe, let's just look for untested levels here. Obviously that's untested level, so maybe tomorrow, actually probably today, it'll hit it. I would say that's a good chance that we'll hit that today on Euro Swiss there, because we still have what, another 4 hours running in the day, right? So probably going to keep going on that. A little bit downside. I think pound is also going to the downside. Let's look at pound. Nazar Bill is a pussy. Yeah. Okay. You lost from why? I'm thinking it'll reverse. Bro, why you lose FTMO? I didn't lose FTMO, dude. The video is going to be posted right after this. It's just uploading right now. I didn't lose FTMO, so I don't know why you guys say this, but okay. Okay. GJ. I think what was your name there? That's right. Kudo. Let's look at GJ again. Nothing's changed on this since yesterday, honestly. If we're looking at just the daily here, look at this. I'm a bit bearish on the pound in general, so this would make a lot of sense. We're sweeping these highs, we're breaking back down. What would make sense to me is we have this inefficiency here, and we have, dude, look at these cats. Can you see them? They're trying to get into the chest now. Hey. Oh man. Okay. They're so fucking annoying, man. I hate cats. I hate all animals except for when they're cute and not annoying. Okay, so this liquidity inefficiency here, and we most likely should come back up here for us to actually test that before we continue down. That's going to give you a much safer entry also, and then you'd be targeting probably yesterday's lows or these lows down here that we've actually drawn out yesterday that we thought that it would come down to, right? We were talking about that yesterday. So you have two targets essentially that you'd be looking for after a reversal and a retest of that rather. So you just put your stop slightly above, and then you target down here, take a little bit off there, target that. That would be my trade, honestly, guys. Ginger Ninja Cats. Oh my god, dude. He's got problems, man. He just likes to, he likes to destroy things. Like, he rips up the dirt, he rips up toilet paper, he rips up anything paper. Thoughts on Nazar Bill? Is that the guy that's being annoying? I think we should short him. I think fundamentally there's a lot of mental issues, and technically, he's a little bit slow, so probably not the best. I'm probably not the best for us to long him, but I think a short would be quite wise. All right, selling the F out of Euro USD. So we did take a short on the Euro USD actually here today. Took a little bit of a short. If you guys know ICT, this is a little bit of ICT style. Well, first of all, you have highs here, right? You have highs being swept, right? That's quite clear. If we jump down to the 1 minute, you can see that the momentum above it's quite weak, and then we broke back down, right? It was just very weak, kind of really slowly, and then we broke back below, right? And then we came back, retested this supply, right? Supply right there, right? Quite clear that this was a good entry as a retest, right? And then after you see that test of the supply, put your stop above. And simply, if you're looking at ICT way of doing this, what does he say? He says this is the OTE, I think, optimal trade entry. And what he says is after the New York Open, there's going to be a move that's going to maybe change if it's changing the trend, then it's going to be a move like this, right? Where it's going to have that sweep, and then it's going to make the major move. And then during the retrace, you're looking for the 786, right? So after we saw that reject off the 786, then you can get in for the entry. And it does look like, take some profit. I closed out here personally, but that was me. I didn't take it the full way, but we could have. Suppose we could have. It would have been smart. So where to go from euro for here? I think again, I've talked about I'm a little bit bearish on the euro fundamentally. Let's just kind of look. There's the 15. There's the 4 hour. Do we see anything that's lining up with? Maybe let's put the daily here. Daily's going to make some sense. This is going to make sense to you guys here, right? This is a break of the market structure, this engulfing candle. And we've just simply come back to test that order block, that supply order block of value here. Let me delete this. This is from a lesson. Let me delete some of this stuff, kind of from lessons, right? You don't need those. Okay, so we've just come back, we've created this high, we've swept it, and now we're actually dumping back down. This would make a lot of sense for us to continue down, actually in quite a deep level, right? Because there's not much else for us to touch other than we would sweep these highs. So if we're breaking new highs now, then we're going to break this high for sure, right? But I think most likely this is actually going to continue down. And obviously the first target tomorrow is going to be this guy right here. Or today, if it does happen to dump today, it'll be that one right there, this area, right? But on the high time frame, we actually see no levels of support. This has been tested. So I think if we break this zone here, guys, this whole zone, I'll just draw this. If we break that, it's going to come all the way back down here. But that's a little bit, we're going to have to wait and see what happens in the next few days, right? Oh, shoot. Draw this. See what happens in the next few days. I'll look at UJ, yeah. Any idea why gold dumped? No idea, dude. Signals will be free until July. By the way, guys, nothing free is going to be going away. Everything I teach is going to be the exact same, just so you know. It's just going to be like a premium service for people who really need that stuff. Oh, I should do the FTMO again with the traders. I totally could, actually. These guys are performing extremely well. I might do that. I might do that actually. That'd be a good idea, dude. Let's look at UJ. Alright, so here was a trade example. Here's a trade. So for today, the logic is very simple, guys. Alright, so clearly we've made this high. We're in a downtrend, first of all. So we want to be jumping into downtrends, right? We don't want to be trying to catch the reversal, especially with a downtrend this strong, right? It does look like it's slowing down, but so it could bounce sometime soon. But still, we just follow the trend, right? And we saw these highs right here, and we rallied up, but then it just completely dumped super hard after sweeping those highs, right? If you weren't convinced yet, you could have waited and gotten some higher entry, right? So you could enter on this retest here, and then just continue that trend down. And simply the target was these levels right here. So that's kind of untested there. So I'm thinking right now this could obviously be a reversal point. I think more likely it's actually going to break below this and then reverse. I think that's more likely. This is not a good time to be trading as a short or a long though. So you guys should just stay out of this. Unless you're already in a position, then I would let it run to the downside, maybe. Only maybe. It still looks really strong for the bears because look at this. If I delete this, you're seeing consolidation, you're seeing sweeps, and then breaking down really strong. So that's really just confirming, and this is simply a retest of the supply. It's probably going to break down for another one. Dude, maximum velocity, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I didn't not pass. I just risked less. You guys will see the video, but if you're here to just trash talk, then there's no purpose, dude. It doesn't bother me. Love the work, keep it up, bro. Thanks, man. So you swing trade or scalp trade? I do more like intraday, so I'll open positions right around New York open-ish, and I'll let them run for maybe 4 hours. But nothing like scalping, and sometimes I do swing trades, but not super often. I'm showing you guys more swing trades on stream and whatnot because it's kind of easier for you guys to follow. A lot of the stuff like for day trading, it's kind of already happened, right? Because I don't want to actually be streaming during day trading because then it just distracts me. So I want to basically be done for the day, and then I can only talk about like what happened in the past. So it's not like the best situation. So the best way to just kind of talk about, okay, this is what you should be doing tomorrow if you see like similar setups, right? Or you should be taking these sort of swing trades. That's the best I can really do, right? Because obviously my trading is more important than teaching you guys things, right? As bad as that sounds. Oh yeah, FOMC. Yeah, or just don't trade the FOMC if you don't know what to do. Ivana, please do not talk to the professional trader. Man, so many people get mad because I called myself a professional trader. It's not even the right term, but I don't even use the right term, and people get mad. It's funny. How much do lessons cost? Too much, man. I wouldn't suggest taking them. Hey, your name is Hunter too. Awesome, dude. Yeah, don't take the lessons unless you really need them, dude. It's more advanced stuff. You'll learn a lot from the stream. Okay. Let's look at NZD. Let's look at NZD. See what happened here. Let's delete this shit. So we were talking about, actually yesterday, if I remember correctly, I told you guys that I thought it would come up kind of into this area, right? So either that line or here, right? And then drop down. It does look like it did that classic sweep, and then it looks like it's kind of dropping down here. I think I did say I would rather short NZD than the pound, but they kind of are looking quite somewhat similar at this point. I think NZD still might look a little bit more. Oh, and oh shit, it was Aussie. It was the Aussie that looked really bad too, right? Okay. Trying to remember exactly. We touched something, yeah, we went past something really important on the Aussie. That's what it was. This previous high, we went slightly past it. That's what it was. We went slightly past it and then dumped really hard. So we were looking for a rejection here. We're not taking this trade until we're seeing obvious points of weakness, proving that this area, just this area, is resistance, right? Because clearly we're still in an uptrend and we're not willing to jump in right away, right? So right now, I thought it would have dumped off here most likely, but it's still valid. It could dump off anywhere. And if it breaks now, I would say, guys, if it breaks below here, which is exactly where it's kind of bouncing from right now, then I would say it's safe to short for more of a swing trade, right? NZD, USD, very, very similar, right? We were just looking at that. It touched it perfectly. The pound, I think we said that this one was the only exception that we're less interested in, because it still has this possibility to go up and test this untested supply zone, right? So it still could go for another little rally up, but these other two have finished what they need to touch, right? So that's why we're willing to short those. My name's Hunter as well. Everyone's name is Hunter apparently, eh? Doesn't seem like a very common name. It's not actually my first name, it's my last name. But Hunter's just way cooler for advertising purposes. Hunter, your videos and analysis are the best shit ever. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, yeah. Currency pair correlations. All you need to know about currency pair correlations, I think, as long as you don't want to get into like the major details, if you're going to short one of these, or if you're going to enter one of these cross pairs, so like a lower value pair or something like that, let's say, I don't know, NZD JPY or something, right? I would look and compare to see how the NZD USD and USD JPY are running, and see if they're somewhat similar. By the way, guys, if my frames are dropping or if it's a little bit laggy, it's because I'm uploading that video. I'm getting notifications that I'm dropping a few frames. So, yeah. Euro NZD, we already looked at Euro NZD, dude. Just so you know. Already looked at Euro USD also. Does the Discord have a general trading style? If you're talking about the traders, they all have different trading styles. I tried to make the best blend as possible so that it was the most consistent equity growth possible. I wanted to make sure that there's no negative weeks. Do I have Telegram? No, I don't use Telegram. Telegram's stupid. It's annoying. One chat room. Can't even talk in different rooms. Can't even send memes. What's the point? Any thoughts on the CAD? Let's look at. I thought we already looked at USD CAD. Did we? Oh no, we didn't look at USD CAD. So we're kind of thinking. Ignore this, by the way. It's not my trade. Okay, so we were kind of thinking yesterday, since this gap fill, we would come back down, we would create a little bounce off of this level here, and then we'd bounce a little bit lower. What happened? Da-da-da-ding. Oh my god, he's so good at trading. Ah. We just know what's gonna happen always. Ain't that right? How's it going today? Living the dream, dude. Doing really well. Doing really well. I think we made like 3%, something like that. 3 hour, something like that today. So it's good. Okay, so yeah, continuing here. I still think this is gonna happen. There's no reason to change the bias yet. Actually, this looks a little bit daunting. It looks a little bit daunting. This is what I'm talking about. By the way, this is what I'm talking about. Hopefully you guys can see that. Can you see that? I still have the same bias though, actually. It just looks a little bit bad. Oh, come here. Okay, get out of the way then. You asshole. Freaking asshole. Alright, so it definitely does need to rally here at some point soon, and it's going to come to here. That's still my bias. Still my bias. There's no rush, honestly. Like, if you're unsure about something like this, there's no rush to get in, because it's still kind of just going sideways. It hasn't even started uptrending yet. You know, you could wait all the way up till here if you wanted and still grab that one trade, and you'd still make maybe 4R or something like that. And if you do 4R a week, you're gonna be fucking a millionaire, right? Look at SP 500, US 30. You guys want to look at the stock market? Recommended broker for US, FX Choice. There's a link on my website in the FAQ for the brokers I've used. All right, let's look at the stock market. Stock market's so boring, man. Like, all we can say about the stock market every single time you guys ask, is all I can do is I can draw levels, and I can say that these are possible reversals, right? So right here, right, possible reversal. What do we do though? We look at higher time frames still. I'm not interested in getting in that yet, but we are breaking down pretty strong. We're seeing what? Order block. I think this will come up more. If you guys are really keen to jump in a short here, this would make the most sense. I don't want to advise anything on the stock market. I don't know enough about it. I think at some point it's going to come down for another drop, because the global economy is still such crap. Did this touch here? Let me draw a line on this one. That one didn't even touch. Actually, I wouldn't take this. I wouldn't take that. You could easily get a wick to there, to this level, and then down. So I wouldn't take that. Unless you wanted to do something like really cheeky and like put it on the right shoulder here, this shoulder, and then just put it behind here. Yeah, unless you wanted to do this. This would be kind of like stealing somebody's stop, right? So you're going to be entering right when they're getting stopped out, and then you put your stop behind this level. If you wanted to do something like that, you could do it, but I don't want to really advise too much on stock markets, just so you know. Recommended broker for the UK. Look at my website, dude. FAQ. Those are the brokers I've used. I'm not a UK citizen, so I can't tell you what's best for the UK, but I can tell you what I've used. Gold. Dude, gold is also boring, man. Alright, if I'm remembering correctly, I told you guys that this would come up to here. Told you guys it would come up to here, and then we would see a rally back down. Why? Because we're seeing, remember on the weekly level, this is an area that we could possibly reject from. If you guys remember from a few days ago. Seeing highs being eaten, breaking these lows, coming back, retesting these untested order blocks, right? I think somewhere along here, right? Because this is the level that it might line up with. I still think it's going to come up for another bounce, even though that this is dumping hard. I actually have a stronger suspicion because my level is a bit higher. And it hasn't touched it yet. So I think it might just rally down, catch some of you suckers, make you think that it's going down, and then it'll come up and stop you out. That's my guess, because this is the actual level that we're looking for. So something like this. That's my guess. Yeah, man. That looks all right. U-Swiss? We look at U-Swiss. Alright, the problem here is when something's just kind of a staircase like this, there's no major turning points or gaps or anything like this that we have any interest in. The only level that might make sense kind of is this one. If you see this here. Right. That's kind of the demand. And funny enough, you know, it lines up. Everything else has been tested. There's no major turning points aside from this low. So like what it seems it's always fucking doing is it's already at the position that we were interested in watching. So it is at that position. We are breaking back in the other direction. I would expect this to rally. I see no reason why this isn't going to rally here. If it doesn't rally, it's just going to drop all the way to those lows, I think. It's going to go hard. And this coincides with the bearish sentiment that we have on the Euro USD as well. So this should work well together. Unfortunately, there hasn't been anything printed well enough yet that I wouldn't enter right now. But I do think it's going to go up. See, the problem is, you know, you can know where it's going to go, probably. But you have to know when to trade, right? So if I know, you know, for example, if I have a really high percentage of like calling where it's going to go, which I generally do. Like I generally always know where it's going to go. I just have to time the market perfectly, and that's the very difficult thing about trading, right? So it's better to just wait. It's better just wait, actually, because this could easily, my trade would be something like this, right? But it could easily go for another low. There's no reason it wouldn't go for another low before it goes up, right? There's equal percent chance, basically, that it would just do something like that versus just going up. At least in my point of view. Some other people might know something that I don't. Like, this could be a really strong setup for somebody else. But my point of view, my experience is I have no idea if it's going to sweep me or not. Already looked at UJ, already looked at eSwiss, already looked at Euro USD. Won't look at oil. Oil can go fuck itself. I won't be trading oil ever. I like Euro Pound. I'll look at this quick. Wow. Wow. Okay, we thought it would come up for another rally here. Actually, it's just gone sideways, hasn't it? Boom, boom, boom. Huh. My opinion hasn't changed. Yeah, my opinion hasn't changed. I still think that it's going to come up here and then go down. That's my guess. This is not a resting order, by the way, guys. When you see like these on my charts, it's sometimes just ideas. So that I remember to like kind of look at the charts when it gets to that area or something. I generally don't ever set resting orders unless it's like very quick, like I'm just waiting for a quick pullback. Getting close to the 200 EMA. I don't know about the EMA, dude. All right, guys. What's else? I think we've seen it all. I think FOMC is today in. Let's see. $20K subs in less than 6 months. Congrats, Hunter. Thank you, Oliver. FOMC is in. What is it? 2.5 hours. So I would have your positions closed out if you're trading anything FOMC related, specifically USD, right? Yeah, 20K subs in 6 months. It was pretty quick, dude. Pretty quick. I want to get 100K for within the next, we'll say 100K within the next 12 months. I think that's an easy goal to hit. Let's look at pound. We've kind of already looked at pound. Yeah, pound we're going to drop. It's going to drop, I think. But it could come up and test this zone. Right. That's why we would put the stop behind it, right? That zone right there, you see that? Little untested, very hidden, little tiny one. What time of day do I trade? I trade the New York Open for about 3 hours only. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Love the glasses. Cheers, thanks man. $100K invert. Oh, I'm talking about 100K subs, not $100K dollars, dude. Oh shit, what did I do here? By the way, I'm gonna do a party for next year for my birthday. So what I'm gonna do, I think it's gonna line. I'm gonna try to make it line up with 100K subs. So next June, I'm gonna rent out a yacht, and I'm gonna get like a captain and bartenders and like full meals and whatnot, and then I'm gonna rent out a club for after the yacht. So we'll take the yacht for like 4 hours or whatever into Vancouver Harbor and like travel around or whatever for 4 hours. You know, have some drinks, have some shrooms. I'll have a big bucket of shrooms or something, and then we can all go to like this club party. I rent out the club and we can all hang out or whatever. I think it'll be cool. All you guys got to do is, fly here. I think it'll be really fun. I don't think anyone else freaking does like celebrations like that. They always do like giveaways, and I just want to do something like freaking weird. Freaking weird. I want to get like, I know like most of you won't come, right? Obviously, but if we can get like a good amount of people, maybe like 50 people or something will show up. Yeah, with hookers and whatnot. That's cool. We could. I know like most of you guys are probably males, so we could probably go to like a strip club or something like that, rent that out or something too. But my girlfriend's gonna bring a bunch of her friends, and so it's not just like a bunch of guys. So it might be kind of weird. You live in Kits, dude. That's where I live. I live in Kits. You're 16. Can you come? Well, can you get into a bar, dude? You gotta be bring your own drugs. Bring your own drugs. No, you guys should not fly with drugs. Don't bring your own drugs. During ski season. Yeah, I wanted to maybe do something in like Whistler or whatever also maybe at some point. Yeah, exactly. I went to a strip club for the first time there like last weekend. It was kind of fun. It's pretty easy to spend a lot of money there. Cause like you just like in Canada we don't have ones, so we just like throw 5s and 20s. So you can throw a lot of money very quickly. Why should we close our USD trades? If you're in an intraday or a scalp trade for USD, you should close it before the FOMC release. You should invite Beahiza. Big up on Ket. A lot of people like Ket here, dude. Yeah. Do you hear hookers? Canadian ballers, yeah. Yeah, good stuff, man. Alright, guys. Yeah, I want to do some stuff in Vancouver. Like, you guys are gonna have to fly out here, though, if you guys want to freaking hang out. He's like 17. I bet he's is like 23, dude. He just looks young. Alright. I gotta wrap it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow.